Now that we're in 2026, what would you like to share that's important that we need to carry now into 2026?
I believe that many are carrying yokes, man made yokes, and burden that were put on them or even forced upon them instead of carrying Jesus' yoke and Jesus' burden. Jesus spoke to people who were fatigued and emotionally exhausted because of what others put on them to carry.
And I think we could look at Matthew chapter 11 and verse 28 to 30. Jesus talked about his yoke. And it says, "Come unto me, all ye that labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn of me, for I am meek and lowly in heart, and you shall find rest unto your soul. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light."
Their weariness didn't come from walking with God. It came from religious practices and system that replaces having a relationship with God. They were trying to earn God's righteousness by works, rules, and laws instead of trusting in God's grace.
And any yoke that steals your rest is not from Jesus. A yoke joins two things together. And when Jesus says, "Take my yoke upon you," he is saying, "Walk with me, not ahead of me and not alone." A burden becomes light because he carries the weight.
Jesus didn't say learn rules, he said learn of me. Religion said do more, Jesus said draw closer to me.
Religion focuses on works, Jesus focuses on your heart. And true rest is found when our lives are aligned with Jesus.
Jesus offers rest because he carried the heaviest burden of all on the cross.
What exhausted us, he lifted, and what crushed us, he carried. And what condemned us, he has already forgiven. And what has held us captive, he has redeemed us from.
Guilt, shame, past failures, heavy burden, and yokes were never meant for you to carry because they were all nailed to the cross.